Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, I wanted to, I'm kind of on and off when I do things like this, but giving out advice to smaller content creators, and you're probably wondering, why is this episode titled Haters Equal Manipulation? Now, the reason why I say that is because haters have tried to manipulate me, ever since I started gaining haters and stuff. I had to say, 2015, I always was put on the end where I was the suspect. I was in the wrong. And I had to say one of the craziest times was when the one YouTuber, for those that don't know, there was a YouTuber that I got into it with. He's a black YouTuber, and he made a video about why he hates white people. I somewhat defended white people. I'm like, fam, I get if you have dealt with racist white people, you should have said it like that rather than, oh, I'm just going after all white people. White people are this, they're that. I don't like them for this reason. It's like, fam, there are a lot of white people that don't know who you are and they've never done nothing to you. You've dealt with, some 9-year-old kids on Xbox and that was it. So, fam, you can't call out all white people because of them 9-year-old kids on Xbox or PlayStation or PC, whichever platform you're playing on. But, yeah, I'm saying, you can't call out, all, because if that was the case, we would not, I had to say that the world would be so divided if we were holding on to stuff and it had absolutely nothing to do with individuals that want to be cool with us. This guy, he was a very talented content creator. He was. It's crazy to say that because, we've had our problems, we've had our differences, but I can't deny the fact that this man was a talented content creator. I mean, this man, I watched some of his older videos and I was sitting down thinking to myself one day, and I was like, fam, where did he go wrong? Why? You just decided one day I'm just gonna wake up and I'm gonna just be racist for no reason whatsoever. And I'm like, fam, it's crazy. But anyways, but no, I had it where his fans was trying to make it seem like that I was in the wrong because I wasn't partnering up with my fellow brother from some random part of the world. I'm like, fam, yeah, probably deep down in some family tree, we probably got some black, person in our, that makes us related. But other than that, it's like, fam, it's probably a speck, a small little speck of DNA that we share. But that don't make us blood. That don't make us family. That don't make us fam. There's family members that I don't even talk to on a regular basis. I'm saying, and you're expecting me, some random person that I don't know, you're expecting me to have this newfound brotherly love for you because you're a black man attacking white people. No, there are white people that I know that I consider them more of a brother than you. I'm like, fam, there's probably, if there's white people in this world that you guys probably would have thought just seeing how dope, or not dope, but how cool we are with each other and things, you would have thought we was family. One of my closest friends, and this is somebody I grew up with him. He ain't fully white, he's half white, but throughout our childhood all the way up until our adult years, we kind of had to go our different ways, but no, it's he has a family. I'm doing the content creating stuff. But before that, at our, the peak of our friendship, bro, you would have thought we were brothers, so it's stuff like that where it's I can't throw that away. And even now, if it's let's say if years go down the road where me and him, we haven't talked to each other for the longest, it's last time we'd seen or talked to each other was years ago, right? And then let's say if I were to develop a friendship with somebody that was racist, that hated white people, this was and let's say it got all the way to the point where it was I considered this guy more of a brother than the friend that I grew up with, I've known since I was a kid. Even then, I still have that respect for my, the white friend and stuff, the half-white friend, because I'm like, fam, what has he done to me to where now I gotta look at him and be like, hey, yo, I can't be cool with you no more because half of you is white. would that honestly make any sense? Like, come on now. I've said that numerous times before, but I'm like, it just wouldn't make any sense, alright? But no, but anyways, yeah, talking back on that, like how they hit that fan base tried to manipulate me. They really tried to make it seem like that I was in the wrong for what I was doing. And it's like, fam, when you sit down and analyze what's about to happen, you guys are going to disappear. And they did. Like, I don't have none of them fans. I can't remember the last time any of those guys had talked on my channel or comment on any of my videos and stuff. But it's probably been a few years, like 4 or 5 years maybe, I don't know. But anyways, but no, like those guys, I'll never forget when there was the one night, I remember I was getting ready, I was getting ready to go to Vegas. I was like packing up all that stuff. This dude he was doing a live stream about me the night I'm heading to Vegas. This guy's doing a live stream telling his fans, oh, go leave hate comments, go dislike his videos, go dislike, all that crap and things. And I never forget one of his fans commented talking about, you got 72 hours. This man, he counted it up. He was like, wait a minute, 24 for 7. He was like, you got 72 hours to apologize to this YouTuber and stuff. Otherwise, my channel is going to get hacked. This guy really said that stuff, and I'm like, bruh, that's not gonna work. I'm like, because my thing is this: if my channel does get hacked, guess whose fingers is gonna be getting pointed like towards this guy. He's promoting all of this stuff. He's promoting racism and, hate and like just hateful like activities and things. He's promoting all that stuff. So at the end of the day, fingers are going to get pointed at him. If my channel gets hacked, I'm contacting YouTube. Because, yeah, I think at the time YouTube did have that, like, Team YouTube page and all that crap. So I definitely would have contacted YouTube and been like, hey, there's this YouTuber. He sent the hacker after my channel. My channel is gone. So, like, can y'all do something about that? Can y'all? And most likely, I just would have created another YouTube channel. I mean, it wasn't like I was a big YouTuber at the time. I think at that time, I only had, like, maybe 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers. Like, my channel wasn't all that big at that time, and I was losing subscribers at one point in time, and so yeah, I had to like regain some, and then it was like gaining more. My channel wasn't all that big, so if I did lose that channel, I would have been sad, I would have been disappointed, but it was like at that time I was just really taking YouTube seriously and stuff. So, and then plus on top of that, I don't think they knew of my gaming channel. I think they had just knew of my main channel. So, I would have just been posting gaming videos if that was the case. But no, I was all like, fam, like, how are you going to? And what's super crazy about the whole situation is that the YouTuber that was promoting all the racist stuff, he ended up getting hacked. So I'm like, that just shows like, that's what happens when you do wrong. Despite the stuff that you've been through, you can't like add fire to fire and thinking that, oh, something good is going to happen out of it. No, you're just going to make the situation worse, which he did. So anyways, yeah, I was all like, that dude is crazy, but he brought it on himself. And I was like, and that's the thing. And no, that dude, like, no, I'm saying like that dude, he is like, because there is a video, actually, no, there's this YouTuber, his name is Blasphemous HD, and he even had problems with this guy. Like, this guy was saying things about his mom. He tried fighting him at one of them like video events and stuff. Like, no, this dude was like straight up like crazy. Like, I'm saying, and you're getting on me because I'm not trying to side with you, and I'm like, fam, I don't know you, but I'm like, but the manipulation is like, that's where it just confused me, because I'm like, I'm not in the wrong for what I'm doing. So that's why I'm kind of confused on the situation. I think people will look at me and be even like black, white, whoever, I've had it where my own family was like proud of me, for standing up for myself. When I was telling them of this situation, they were happy for me, so that's why it confuses me. It's like, you got somebody, you got like your friends, family, all these different people. You even got some of the fans of this guy telling me that I'm right for what I'm doing. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many racist people that he's dealt with. It's like, and that's why overall I wanted to talk on is like the racism that I've dealt with content creating. But it's like, it doesn't matter how many racist people you come across. Like, you should never cross over to their side and do the same thing that they're doing. Because at the end of the day, you don't want them to leave racist comments, right? So why would you step on their side and leave racist comments? And the thing is, it's like, you're not even saying anything racist towards them. You're saying, and maybe I guess I would have looked at the situation differently if he was saying racist comments to them. I would have been like, hey, yo, this dude is wild. Like, it's like he's, I guess, fighting the negative fight. I don't know how I can, like, include that saying. But if it was a scenario where, like, he was only being racist towards, like, other racist people, then I'm like, it's funny, but I'm like, I don't know, like, you know, it's just something like that. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I wouldn't necessarily support it, but I don't think it would have led into a beef, and I don't think I would have had any problems with them being racist towards other racist people. I'm like, it's when you're being racist to people that didn't even do anything to you, and then you're like telling your, you know, your own fans, unsubscribe from me because, you know, you guys are white, and I don't want to associate myself with white people. It's like, it's stuff like that. I'm like, come on, bro, what have they done to you besides support your channel and bring you, like, this guy, I remember he had like a significant amount of subscribers, and I think he lost like 30,000 subscribers because of them racist comments. And it's like, fam, do you not realize that a lot of the higher ups in YouTube is most likely white? A lot of your fans are white. I'm saying, like, there are big white YouTubers that would look at that video, probably take up an acting class, do some fake crying stuff, and would get to your video and get your whole channel shut down. So, yeah, that guy, he doesn't even upload anymore. But anyways, no, that's what I wanted to get into, were racist comments that I received on YouTube. And it's crazy because, like, that's, you know, and I know people are like, wait a minute, how do racist comments and manipulation, how does that go hand in hand? Like, what are you going to talk on with that? So, just let me say what I need to say real quick. So, but anyways, so what they would overall do is that they will leave a racist comment, and then when I call them out on being racist, they will try to say that they're not racist. And it's like, fam, like, it's crazy because the amount of times they would leave racist comments and I will call them out for it, there would be other people that will try to defend them and saying they didn't mean it like that. Well, it's you, so they should be racist to you. Well, and it's like they're coming up with every excuse possible, and it's like, fam, overall, at the end of the day, face to face, we're in a public area. Do you think you would still have that same energy? Like, honestly, though, think about it. Let's say we're in a Foot Locker, right? Or, well, I'm in a Foot Locker. I don't feel like none of the guys that are, you know, hating or leaving racist comments or hateful comments underneath my channel and stuff, they most likely, you know, they don't like come off as the type of people that be buying Jordans and crap. So, but anyways, so let's say they catch me lacking in a Foot Locker, right? I'm trying to see if, you know, some Jordans fit, and I'm all like, I don't know, man. Like, let's go up half a size. Then just out of nowhere, I just see some, like, you know, teenager most likely or something. But they come up to me and they're all like, hey, you know, you're the N-word, or you're a monkey, or you're, you know, you're this racist derogatory name. Do you know how many people would look at that person and be like, hey, yo, what is wrong with them? Like, you get the advantage of hiding behind a computer and nobody knowing who your identity is. But do you think you would be able to have that same energy to me, face to face, out in public? Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, freaking one of them sneaker stores on the sneaker shopping show. Or let's say, you know, let's change the scenery or something. We're in Zoomies, we're in GameStops, we're in Target, Walmart, we're in freaking, let's think of the movie theaters. It can be any scenery whatsoever. You're not going to have that same energy. So that's why a lot of the times they was always, I had to say each and every one of my haters was always wrong for the stuff that they would say towards me. But they would, that manipulation game, they would have it down to the freaking toes, bruh. That they would from just straight up head to toe manipulation, they would always try to make it seem like that they were in the right for the things that they were saying. And it's like, how? How is being racist towards somebody despite the stuff that they did? Well, like, because my thing is this. There are people out there that has killed another person for the color of their skin, and you'd see it where it's like they're not leaving racist comments to those people. There's people that would perform bank robberies. They're not getting racist comments. There's people out there that'll do animal cruelty crap. They're not getting racist comments. I'm making YouTube videos and I deserve racist comments? Like, sit down and think about that. You can place any crazy situation out there in the world there's people out there that's, yes, they're obviously hurt by what they've done. They're obviously hurt by the things that they did. But I'm like, how are you guys going to be hurt by me making YouTube videos? Like, does that, like, come on now. But anyways, I'm saying, like, in some of the most crazy and catastrophic events, you have it out there where it's like, you know, it'll be a person of color or a person that's white, whoever, don't matter. But there are people out there that will see that situation and they're not being racist. What's your issue? Like, and it's much more crazier than mine. And I'm saying, like, it's overall crazy. And I was just tweeting about that today, how there was one guy, I've talked on him before, but he would always join my stream saying some old racist crap. And I was like outside jogging, and I don't know, maybe I was just like, heard like gun in the lyric or the song that I was listening to. I just, for some reason, just started thinking of it. But no, I was thinking of the time when this guy had joined my stream, and this is like early on, when he was like following or whatever and things. But I've explained it. It's like this guy had came from from a hate group that I had problems with. And no, he joined my stream and he asked me, do I have a gun? And I'm like, no, why would I own a gun? What kind of question is that? No, I don't, like, you know, to answer it. But I'm like, kind of a weird question to ask. But anyways, his response when I asked him, why did you ask me that question, was, oh, well, I seen that you're black and I assumed that you might have lived in the hood. I'm like, fam, what kind of racist comment is that? But bro, that dude would defend that stuff until the end of times that he was not being racist. And it's like, bro, would you ask a black person that in real life? Let's say you just seen a black person, you can't really tell where they're from in the world, you don't really know, you don't know what kind of stuff that they're into and things. You might look at them like, oh, they listen to NWA, eat chicken, drink Kool-Aid, they got guns, they from Compton, California. This dude is probably from freaking, let's think of some areas. This dude is probably from Kentucky. No, let's think of an area where it might, all right, like Manhattan, New York. All right, this dude's from Manhattan, New York. He has a 4.0 college degree, and things, you know, what other things? He's a doctor, and this man, he's against gun violence. That's most likely the person that you're talking to. That's not me. I didn't ever went to college, but I'm just saying, like, you would most likely approach a man like that thinking, oh, because of the way that he looks or the way that he talks or the outfits that, you know, like that he wears and stuff. And I'm like, no, stuff like that is racist. Okay. 100%. But anyways, I had to say probably the only time I don't think a fan base had tried to manipulate me is the Thomas the Tank Engine fan base. Now, for those that don't know that situation, so I've talked on it before, but for those that are new to my channel, so there is so for those that don't know, there's a Thomas the Tank Engine like fan base on the social media and stuff. And I didn't know of that. Like, I didn't know of that until I was beefing with this one guy on YouTube. But, so the backstory on that was that this dude was attacking everything that I liked, so I had started attacking stuff that he liked. I seen that he liked that cartoon show, and then he was getting other people along to, like, go off and attack me and things, and then I started looking at the ages of these guys. I'm like, hey, yo, a lot of these guys are, like, old enough to drink and things. I'm like, why do they got, like, 20, 30-year-old people pretending to be some kid's cartoon character and stuff? I'm like, does that seem... Because my thing is like, I feel like that's a modern-day version of the weird, creepy man talking about, hey, I got some candy in this car, you want a Hershey's bar? You want some Skittles? You want some... I'm like, fam, what? No, I'm like, this ain't adding up. This ain't making sense and things. But anyways, no, I had called them out for that. Said that they, you know, that this is kind of giving me a pedophile vibe and things. And yeah, maybe not the whole fan base, but there was a lot of over the age people that was getting on me about it. And I'm like, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna leave it alone. But no, it was a misunderstanding, because I was just trying to go off on this guy, but not realizing, you know, what I was saying. But I was just frustrated. I was like, this kid is annoying, and I'm like, I'm just trying to do anything possible to get him off my case and stuff. So anyways, but yeah, once when that situation was done and over with, then it's like, I'll hear from those fans from time to time. But I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, if you guys want to watch that cartoon, go right ahead. It don't matter to me. I'm not in your household. So it don't matter. All right. But anyways, but yeah, like, fans or not fans will never try to manipulate you. That's I feel like one thing I should talk on. Fans will never try to manipulate you. My thing is this: if a fan ever tries to manipulate you into doing something that you don't want to do, because, like, for an example, I feel like I've dealt with people like that where they will say stuff like, is that really manipulating? Let's sit down and, like, try to, dissect this whole, like, scenario and stuff. Is it really? So, all right, so is it manipulating when somebody? Because I feel like it's more of a well, no, I guess it can be. But anyways, I've dealt with people where if I do a certain video, they'll try to say some stuff like, if you need to stop doing this video, or no. So I'll react to a video and they're like, oh, react to more of this, otherwise I'm gonna unsubscribe. And I'm like, fam, then do it. You're not hurting me. I'm like, I don't care if I lose the subscriber. My thing is this: I'm doing this to entertain people. Like content creating, I'm doing it all to entertain people. If you get mad at the fact that I'm not doing a video, or I am doing a video, and then you try to play like some manipulative like thing with me, it's like, fam, I'm not gonna care. I'll call you out on that stuff, but I'm not gonna care. Like, it's stuff like that where it's all like, so what if you unsubscribe? Do you know how many times a YouTuber loses a subscriber every day? There's probably millions of people across the world, either unsubscribing, losing subscribers, whichever it is, followers. I'm saying, like, if I gotta be at it, I know I'm not gonna be able to keep all of my followers and all of my subscribers and all of that. I've accepted that. The only thing that I'm worried about when it comes to content creating is entertaining my audience. If they leave, if they don't like what I'm saying, if they don't like what I'm reacting to, if they don't like the games I'm streaming or whatever it is, I'm like, that's on them. But there's people out there that do like it. I'm trying to attract those audience. I'm not trying to attract the audience where they only like one thing. No, I'm trying to attract the people that's like gonna just overall like me for me. They're there for me, and the art that I'm gonna provide for them and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, but overall, moral of the story, it's like anybody that's trying to manipulate you and you can see that, don't even fall for it. Don't feed into it. Block that fan. Move on with your life. All right. So anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 or 45 YouTube channels. I need to count up my channels and stuff so I can stop saying that. But make sure you subscribe to one of those channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And then that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.